If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face, not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look. And it's gonna stay on 24/7 and it's not gonna crease.
Filipino versus Mexican beauty standards. Fair skin, olive skin, pink lips, plump nude lips, bright skin, lifted structure, bright eyes, dark eyes, big natural eyes, dramatic eye, light straight brows, dark arched brows, slim face, round face, glowy skin, matte skin, sleek hair, voluminous hair.
This is a 3-step ultra pigmented lip peel. It's blue, and then you peel and reveal the color. It says to add like 2 or 3 layers, and done. The next step is this activating spray. Wow. This literally looks so natural, like it's my lip color. I'm obsessed.
Here's how I get my under eyes to go from this to this. I first take a shade of concealer that's really close to my skin tone. This one is by Il Makiage. This is my favorite brush to blend out concealer with, and I blend this shade all under my under eye area. When I'm blending, I always go in with a brush first and then use a beauty blender after if I need to. I also take this shade and clean up my cream contour, and I blend that out right underneath to create that nice shadow. Now I'm going in with a lighter shade in strategic areas that I want to brighten. Now I'm going to take my finger and kind of place that concealer exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to wait for this layer of concealer to dry for about 15 to 30 seconds. This is going to make it more full coverage. Taking my brush, I'm just going to blend out the outer edges of where I placed that concealer. Now that that's blended and there are no creases, we can go in with powder. I first go in with a pressed powder and just tap that back and forth under my eyes, looking up. Now I'm taking some loose translucent setting powder on a powder puff and just pressing that back and forth under the eye. I just finished the rest of my makeup and that's about it.
These are tips I wish I knew before I started doing makeup. Number 1, don't be afraid of moisturizer. Moisturizer is your best friend when it comes to makeup. Yes, even if you have oily skin. Number 2, don't aggressively buff in your foundation into your skin. It's not gonna look good. Instead, be careful and take your time with it and lightly press it into your skin. You're gonna thank me later. Number 3, don't be afraid of cream blush and bronzer. It's gonna completely transform your makeup. If you find that your blush and bronzer fade off your face way too fast throughout the day, applying cream products first is gonna completely change the wear time. Number 4, make sure you do all your highlighting after your contouring. It lets you make sure everything is just where it needs to be. And lastly, number 5, once you're done your makeup, grab some foundation powder in a lighter shade and apply some right underneath the eye. Notice how much brighter this eye is than this eye. In photos, that's gonna look stunning. And now put all those tips together and you should look something like this.
How to get perfectly symmetrical winged eyeliner. Apply e.l.f.'s eye tapes along your lower lash line and connect to the end of your brow. If you have hooded eyes like me, make sure the wing touches your crease. This creates a bat wing. And fill her in. Voila, it's as easy as that.
Are you looking for some really good products? Well, let me show you the best products we have at Sally Beauty that you probably didn't even know existed. This Mess No More is literally a lifesaver if you have a hard time with keeping the nail polish off your skin. This stuff is absolutely amazing and it just peels right off whenever you're done. And if you want to start waxing yourself at home on a budget, we have these super cool waxing kits for only $18 that literally have everything you're going to need inside the kit. And the wax inside of here is microwavable, so it makes it super easy. And there's tons of different options too. And this product is extremely underrated. It's very similar to the Olaplex #2 oil, and this stuff will make a humongous difference in your hair. And if you own a synthetic wig or a human hair wig and it's looking a little crusty, we have these products that are actually meant to cleanse your wig. And if you have super dry, damaged hair, this hair mask is literally going to be a lifesaver. This stuff is meant for super damaged hair, and it's super amazing.
How to treat your skin with O skincare products. Clean your phone regularly. Sleep on silk pillowcases. Change bed sheets weekly.
Nobody is talking about this Oma Beauty Foundation, and I don't know why, because it's kind of sickening. This is actually the little sister brand of Oma Beauty. This is called Oma by Sharon C. It's sold exclusively at Walmart, and this is the Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation. I'm using the shade Fair Lady T2. It comes in 30 shades and is marketed as a foundation, serum, moisturizer, and beauty balm all in one. And when I started blending this out, I was kind of blown away. It is an awesome, lightweight, buildable, velvety finish. It really does have an awesome medium coverage, and it blends out and just looks like skin. I've been wearing this for almost 5 hours and it hasn't creased at all, and I have combination skin, so this is kind of a test that it really does look good on any skin type. It looked beautiful on my drier areas, and my oil in the T-zone hasn't come through at all. I'm honestly going to consider throwing this on my bridal kit because I know it looks beautiful on dry textured skin. It doesn't let oil through for oily skin, and I also think it would look beautiful on mature skin. If you're in the market for a new foundation, head to Walmart today and give this a try.
This is why you need to brush your hair regularly. I don't brush it regularly, and he immediately knew I didn't given the amount of natural shedding that is happening. It is normal to lose 50 to 100 strands of hair every day. If you don't brush regularly, there is 150 to 300 hair fibers waiting to be released.
The way these colors make me feel. I don't know if you're prepared for this. I don't know if I'm prepared for this. First and foremost, thank you so much to Unicorn Gang for sending me over these lips. They look so cool. Also, your packaging, freaking adorable. But hear me out, these colors are unique. And I'm gonna try out this one called Mayhem. Ooh! Dude! I hope this is good. This little, cute little vial. Oh, that's a blue! Oh, it smells like fruity candy, like Nerd Rope or something. That is pleasant. Kind of nervous and excited. Okay. Really? I'm just gonna clean up the lines a little bit. Go slow. The yellow shirt was a little much. Now you might like this better with a different eye. But tell me why I don't hate it. Tell me why. What do I think? Once it dries down, it's very comfortable. Is it too much? No. Oh, baby.
Okay, did you know that you can actually use eyeshadow for blush or vice versa because it's essentially the same ingredients? Like today I used this white kind of iridescent color as a highlighter. It's an eyeshadow, technically not a highlighter. But if you want to use one color out of your eyeshadow palette as a blush, go for it. I do it all the time and you get more variety that way. Beauty on the dime, showing luxury beauty for cheap, so follow me.
What to get on your next Target trip? Beauty Hacks Edition. e.l.f.'s Putty Primer Trio Set is perfect for traveling or to test out which primer works best on your skin. If you want to make the switch to natural deodorant, try one of these underarm detoxes first. They both contain activated charcoal, remove the pore clogging products, and brighten your underarms. And mix your foundation with this liquid illuminator for a natural glow.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this one.
Music's loud and I'm feeling alright. In slow motion, but it's just you and I. Yet the burn makes you feel so alive.
what I'm gonna do is make really harsh contour, okay? And then put foundation over top over all my face to see what it looks like.
So I already started, I am really excited, but let's dive into this. So this is a Scott Barnes technique. Now Scott Barnes, he's an incredible makeup artist. He does J-Lo's makeup and you know how flawless J-Lo looks, okay? Scott Barnes' techniques are so amazing and he has such an incredible, unique way of doing makeup. Now, what Scott Barnes believes is that when you do the contour, your concealer, and the foundation all in one layer, it acts as one layer versus doing your foundation and then your contour on top and then your concealer on top. This will help with the cakiness. If you have a problem with your makeup looking cakey, this is going to just make it look like really enhancing your natural beauty. And it's a different way to do makeup, okay? We don't see this all the time. We are typically used to layering, but this is all gonna be one layer. So what I have started out doing is I have taken my contour and I've heavily placed it in the areas that I want it to. Now the general rule of thumb for contouring is doing it in an E and a 3 shape. Now you definitely can do that, which means it would be your forehead, your cheekbones, your jawbone. You could do some on your temple and then kind of just accentuate the areas that you want to have contour on. So again, all your preference, what your face looks like. I like to do mine right here and you want to do it really harsh because this isn't going to be the last step, okay? So let's do the other side and then we'll continue. Now that we're looking super crazy, it's time to go in with concealer. Now Scott Barnes does not use sponges. He typically goes in with his brushes. I like to use a sponge, so I'm gonna do a sponge on this part. So we're gonna place a little bit of concealer right here. And I like to work in sections, okay? So if you work in sections, then it's a lesser chance of your concealer drying out and then you know where you want to put it. So I like to go right here and I work in a triangle, and we do not really want to touch or go over the contour. We just want to place it in the areas that we want to highlight, okay? So I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, right here in my forehead. I'm gonna put a little down my nose and then right here on my chin, a little bit maybe right there, and then we'll continue. I am already loving the way this is looking. I feel like my face is really just put together. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like my face is really put together. We have the areas that we want dark, we have highlight. Now, here is where the trick comes in. You wanna take a little bit of foundation on a brush and you want to go over very lightly over everything, really in the spots that you haven't put any contour or highlight, but you just wanna blend everything out together. So I'm gonna get foundation and I'm going to get a brush. Okay, so I have my foundation on my hand and we're just going to very lightly do like circular motions. And oh my gosh, I hate to do this, but go to part 2.
My nose looks okay from the front, but depressed from the side profile. This is what I be doing to give my nose a little lift because your girl can't afford a nose job right now. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I contour the bottom, it lifts the nose. The side contour slims it out. This little extra contour going around the tip. You can already see the difference. My nostrils look even. So I add concealer just to the bridge of the nose. It's gonna make the contour pop, and I add some highlight. Here looking like Rudolph the Glam-Nosed Reindeer. And boom, look at the difference.
Trying Filipino makeup again using your feedback. Just a little concealer. Glowy skin. Lots of blush. Fresh dewy skin. Lip tint only. Thin eyeliner. Natural lashes. Light brown eyebrows. Highlight. Bright skin. Powder. Is this makeup look better? Please let me know.
So apparently this is how Kim Kardashian contours her face. So we're gonna try her technique. I already have my foundation done, so let's get
actually changing mine so much. It's called the Be Luminous Exfoliator by Keys Soul Care, and it's the first powder exfoliator I ever tried, and it's got hojicha and oats, so it literally melts down when you put water in it. There's no abrasive sharp things that are scratching your skin. It's amazing. Of course, follow up with moisturizer, but my skin feels so soothed and honestly glowing after this.
Oil and water don't mix. Hear me out. So you have your cream products that contain oil. I am a certified professional makeup artist, so just hear me out. So most people say take your beauty sponge and wet it or dampen it with water. Most people wring it out in the sink, but it's not enough. The first technique I'm going to tell you about is not my preferred technique because it involves water. But if you're just, I'm dedicated to water and my sponge, let me show you how to do it the right way. After you run it underwater, pump it really hard in your hands about 30 times. You know, you don't want it sopping wet and you don't want it bone dry. Then you go and grab your paper towels. This is about 3 paper towels folded over. The sponge is in here and I'm gonna be squeezing more because look, this is, y'all see how wet this still is? Look at that. Imagine all that mixing with the oil in the foundation and also on your face. I went in, used another paper towel, so I did it twice with 4 paper towels, and it's damp. It has just enough moisture. Not too much, not too little. Let's talk about my favorite way that I will never stop doing. Specifically, I use Fix Plus from MAC. Let me tell you why. Fix Plus, and I could be wrong, is the only setting spray on the market that has glycerin in it. If you dampen your sponge with the glycerin, what is that gonna do? Well, this is a setting spray in a mixing medium. What does that do? That's going to put your makeup on and it ain't gonna move. And it's not gonna break down because you're not putting water with oils. Pretend this is dry. And I'm gonna spray this Fix Plus all over the sponge, not saturating it and squeezing it and making sure the setting spray is in there but not sopping wet. And now this is where I'd start putting in my cream products and blending them out. And they're not going to break up because I didn't mix water with them. These are little life hacks that could actually change the entire way your makeup is looking throughout the day. And also how long it's lasting, especially now that we're wearing masks. So if you give this a try, let me know, because I'm telling you now, you won't go back to water.
Beauty hacks from a model. Okay, first thing, silk pillowcases. This is a game changer for your skin and your hair. I even have silk bed sheets and they're so comfortable. Next time you wash your hair, don't wrap your hair in a towel, wrap it in a cotton t-shirt. It's a lot better for your hair. If you want to grow out your brows and your eyelashes, grab a spoolie and some castor oil. Put that in your brows and lashes every night. Start dermaplaning your face. People are always worried that your hair is going to come back thicker, darker, coarser. That has not happened for me. The reason I dermaplane my face is 1, because it gets rid of peach fuzz, and 2, it exfoliates your skin. Follow for more model beauty hacks.
Do you have super stubborn blonde hair? Well, let me show you the best products you can get at Sally Beauty to maintain it. Eva NYC's purple shampoo is literally one of my top favorites. It smells absolutely amazing. It's free of sulfates and it's great for not drying your hair out as much as the other purple shampoos. I would definitely recommend pairing it with the conditioner as well. This one's so good. Which the liters are also buy one get one 50% off, which is a super good deal. And I would not recommend using a purple shampoo every single wash, and I would recommend getting a sulfate-free color protecting shampoo, and this one is absolutely amazing. And if you have super coily to curly hair, grab this one. It's going to moisturize your hair a ton while maintaining that super blonde hair. And this mask is to die for. I absolutely love this one. This color protecting shampoo is literally one of our top sellers. It smells so amazing and it works wonders.